Hello, Thirtless. Well, I'm not going to give you no shots of me today because I look like I've fucking been dragged through a mangle backwards. Ah, dear. Hey, what we got here? For sale, £600 or nearest offer. I told you cars are cheap. Alright, so what is it? A diesel? 1.9 turbo diesel? Doesn't say, but my guess is it is. But if you just want a car to go from A to B, I mean, it's a family car. Yes, Clarkson Slate's one of the most boring cars ever, the Vectra. Ugh, make you fall asleep inside. Well, that's great if you've got children, right? They'll fall asleep in no time. Anyway, we're not here to talk about cars. What the fuck is this? What? It's got a Chevrolet badge on it. Chevrolet? What the... what? Fucking... That's sacrilege. Sacrilege. See what the world's come into? Anyway, Chevrolet. That's a Daewoo, by the way, if you really want to know what it is. That'll be the Daewoo. Anyway, what are we talking about? Oh, God, so much to talk about. God damn it, order of magnitude. Why are you doing spirit box sessions lately, you pompous ass? I actually did do a couple, but I don't seem to be getting anywhere with them. Even Mortis is trying to give me advice on how to sort shit out, you know. But like I keep saying, I do believe that it goes in, well, Wayne describes it as waves, I like to call it seasons. It goes around. Remember about a month or two ago when we had that super psychedelic moon? Oh yeah, remember that? And no one's getting anywhere. I mean, lots of people are complaining that their spirit box sessions were just fucking radio. Well, as soon as that moon come out, everyone seemed to have got fucking all sorts. So, is the moon, you know, part of it? Don't ask me. I've got no idea. Alright, so next thing to talk about. Let's get controversial now. Dan Beyond the Veil and a guy called Choco Rums, who's quite an avid watcher, and he means no harm or any pushing or anything. But he seemed to have said that poor old Dan Beyond the Veil, his first video was a little bit annotated wrong. Word radio, and the one in question was the talk bit. If you've ever watched Dan Beyond the Veil, he's got 3 videos, and I've watched him for a long time. But when I watched him, I was very new to this. Well, not very new, I've been watching Mortis for ages, but, you know, I didn't even have my own spirit box, I don't think, when I watched Beyond the Veil, his first video anyway, and I thought it was pretty damn good. Yeah, I mean, better than what I've bloody got so far, I think. Or is it? You have to look at the collaborations of Scotty, EVP Paranormal Science. Do you know what, Thirtless? One of my videos, well, it's on EVP Paranormal Science. It's only been up a little while. It's got 17,000 views so far. What the effing chuff? And as a result, EVP Paranormal Science has picked up another 1,000 subscribers out of it. Hey, cool. I'm happy. I don't care about my numbers, but I'm just surprised. The other videos have got, you know, 2,000, 1,000. Nothing exciting, but that particular video, I have no idea what the interest is, but yeah, must have been just, I don't know, tagged right. I don't bloody know. So anyway, Dan Beyond the Veil. So EVP Paranormal Science had a little look at it. Choco Rums, I must say, it was not trying to be an ass or anything. It was just, you know, curious. He saw my comment on there about how I bigged it up and was like, hang on a minute, Order, you know, you're all for, you know, whatever, and we're trying to get rid of fakers. Well, Dan Beyond the Veil isn't a faker, is he? No, he isn't. Choco Rums admits, of course he's not. But, you know, there seems to be radio annotated there. Now, we've come to a bit of an, what do we call it, stalemate of this. Let me tell you a little story, because I know you love him. I bet it'll be that Chevrolet trying to run me over. No, it's not going to run me over, it's turning off, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a Kia. IKEA. Yeah, well, anyway. Oh, this battery's holding out. No, you're not going to see me, I look like a shithole. I'm just recovering from... I don't know what a battery is. Basically, cut a long story short, if you want to know why I'm suffering, Tuesday, it was raining so hard, and I went out in the lovely blue suede shoes, if you like, or my red ones, I think it was actually, and I kid you not, I got so rained upon, it was ridiculous. I had to wade in water as well, everything's flooded. Ah dear, and I just got ill from that basically, and I hate Wednesdays anyway, because the day before payday, and I just swallowed a leaf. If it's not flies, it's leaves now. Better. My tiny little nipples went to France. Anyone know that movie reference? So anyway, we're talking about Dan Beyond the Veil. What's that? Oh, 14% battery, mate. I knew you'd come up sooner or later, you fucker. That's okay, plenty before I get home. Oh god, van with silly Christmas lights trying to kill me. Fucking hell. You motherfucker, and get your brake light sorted out. Sorry, not brake light, normal light. Them Mercedes Sprinter vans, pretty nippy for a van. So I haven't watched his other. I'm gonna have to watch his other 2 videos. Yes, it apparently seems. Don't get me wrong, Dan Beyond the Veil has caught some awesome. It's a bloody good session, and there is seriously some intelligent responses back in that session. No denying that. But yeah, well, he is probably quite new to it, and he has annotated a bit of radio. It seems Scotty's pointed them out to me, and I can see the main one is the Talk broadband one, but. It says talk, very talk broadband the advert, but there's a big but here as well, because this is where the stalemate bit comes in. And, you know, did anyone watch Mortis's latest video? No, yeah? Now, Wayne, hard subject matter here, lost his brother due to a car crash. And, well, he wanted to show Mortis, he picked up his brother's name, Patrick, on his, what Mortuary Paranormal calls the Slimy Thirtless radio. He's painted it green. Anyway, so he sent this sample, this little clip to Mortis, and Mortis and him, I think, decided to try and get in touch with Patrick, if that is possible. Always a gamble. Probably Mortis is the best person to do such things. Seems Australia seems to be a good place to pick up on the spirit box. What the hell? Anyway. So, on Mortis's latest video, okay, now he's explained to me how spirits do this to the best of the knowledge as he can. Obviously we don't know fully, but they do sort of broadcast themselves, kind of. Very weird. No, they don't have their own radio station built, and I don't know how they do it. There's no science to this, it's just theory, okay? But what they also do is they cover words sometimes, or other spirits will have. If it's a long sentence, sometimes you'll find, you know, a male spirit says the first bit of a sentence and what sounds like a female spirit the next. We've all heard that before. As long as the replies are coming through intelligent and, you know, they sound, you know, what you're expecting to be heard, or, you know, obviously there's that confidence bias, what the fuck, you know, the naysayers want to say. Yes, we have to allow for that too. Spirit box is a fucking minefield, it really is. So that's why probably the best box is, believe it or not, and Anthony Cox is going to go woohoo when I say this, because he's just got one. It's probably a 469. If you want to know what a 469 is, it's the one that looks like an iPod, as I call it, the dipod. Yes, the one from Simpsons, the dipod, because that really is, the replies seem to come through the static on that. Any staticky sounding boxes, they're, you know, they don't seem to rely so much on covering up words and changing words. We're getting back to Mortis, aren't we? He was on about, at the end of his session, and this is common for the 587 to stop halfway through cycles sometimes. Now, it's not a constant thing that happens, but you can't always say, oh, that's paranormal because it's stopped. But I've had it, definitely had it, and it's on one of a couple of my videos where it has stopped and the song that is playing is, you know, it's it's the subject matter of the song is, you know, is impersonal. I can't think of the correct word, but it, you know, it makes sense to have that song. It's, you know, it means something, that song, to what you're talking about. It's not just stopped on a random song. And this is the bit I want to talk about with his Talk broadband Dan Beyond the Veil, and you know, the covering of words. There was a song, I can't remember the name of the song that was playing. I know a bit of the lyrics of it. I used to know them quite well, actually. But basically, cut a long story short, the song goes on, but it says about the actual lyrics are to recall, the angels will recall, or you recall an angel is the correct lyrics. Well, the spirit had covered the word, and basically it's something along the lines of walk to the car of an angel, or go angel of a or go to a car. Something of a car. Obviously, Patrick's in a car crash, wasn't he? Sorry, Wayne. Rest in peace. Not. Boo! You stay away from me, motherfucker. I've been chased by you before. So yeah, I don't know if you can see out of such poor camera. I don't have my camera with me. That's why I've got the bloody phone with a cracked screen that people think, oh, there's a ghost following you, it's a cracked lens. So yeah, anyway, like I said, it's difficult because, well, the conclusion, ED Paranormal Science Chemistry, yeah, it's a very intelligent, it's a good session, it's not a bad one. He was just a bit rookie at it and did annotate some radio, it seems. But don't forget, spirit will cover words sometimes. And that's when they're really clear. They just basically take the radio, they just cover a part of it. That's when they're at their clearest. And in Mortis's session, they took a song and they just covered 2 words, or changed 2 words. Yeah, to do with a car crash, angel in a car crash, something like that. Go watch it, you'll see, and in the comments it explains. So there's that. Okay, last thing I think before I get home. Time Lord. You're wanted, you are. Surrender. Don't worry, nothing, you're not in trouble, buddy. Not at all. In fact, you'll be given a bit of a promotion, kind of. I don't say promotion as such, but act of recognition. Hands up, who knows? Nobody Believes Me Paranormal channel. The guy sounds like Ray from, well, Everybody Loves Raymond. In the bathroom. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. In fact, one of his spirit box sessions made it into my best evidence, along with his K2 meter and his hits. He did pretty well. But anyway, Nobody Believes Me Paranormal wants to give recognition to people. So this is not on my channel, but obviously people know me a bit more than him. I'm going to be live streaming with Nobody Believes Me Paranormal on Monday. I haven't figured a time yet. I'll find a time. Maybe 7 at night in England, I expect, that sort of time. I'll be live streaming for about an hour, not too long. But we're going to be, and provided Time Lord's up for it, nabbing you, Time Lord. We're going to be kidnapping you, putting you in a van, putting a bloody, I don't know, bag over your head. We might whiz on you a couple of times, but other than that. And then we're going to, like, interrogate you, basically. Who's your favourite YouTube channel? You know, when did you get into this? That sort of thing. Try and give you some recognition, because we know we've been watching you. You are very meticulous with spirit box sessions. You kick at it. You never do rubbish posts like I do. I got nothing, so I'm going to stick a song on. Well, it's how I feel in a day, and I try and give emotion. Some people like that. Other people are like, hang on, man, this is a paranormal place. Why is this crap coming into it? And that's a fair point. But it's my place, so I get free views. Yeah. And the last thing we shouldn't talk about, losing one of our members. Look, she said we should have consulted her first before just kicking her out and then talking crap behind you. It's not crap, the video is what it is. That hose pipe, we should have kicked you out on a hose pipe. Don't fake your stuff, okay? I'm sorry, but you were clearly leading up to it. Even though you say, you're clearly portraying it as such things, and this is truth seekers, alright, with decent evidence. If I have that up there and someone sees that, they're going to look at us like a fucking joke. And that's what it's about. I want no bad feeling from you, and you can slag me off all you want and call me a bully and Richard Lowlife can get involved too and tell Dreamer to fuck her or something or other. That's the mentality you're dealing with. There's a nice tough supporter there. But you know, my point is, move on. You're okay. You know, you're a professional. You say a medium. You got clients. Carry on with that. You don't have you don't have permission. You know, you have to ask permission to put your stuff up. But I can't have that in Truth Seekers, and that's why you get booted out. And basically, tight as hell. I'm kind of using you as a scapegoat, so no one else even thinks about it. Because do you know what happened? Nobody questioned you because you're in Truth Seekers. Everyone passed it off like, oh no, you know, that's genuine. No one even questioned it, but we're watching. So let us be a lesson to anyone in Truth Seekers, right, or anyone. Just because you're in some elite fucking community that prides itself on, you know, real evidence, etc. Don't take for granted what you're being, you know, what is being presented to you. Look at it, scrutinise it. I'm not saying go on a witch hunt for everybody, but just scrutinise. All is not what it seems, necessarily. And secondly, you know, those that are going to just try and put a sly fake video in, for whatever reason, be it for attention, be it for money, whatever the agenda, or just, I don't know why people do that. Just don't, alright? You'll just be automatically booted off. I'm not going to give you little warnings and have a word with you. It is like an instant dismissal type thing, I'm afraid, and I thought I made that quite clear by what the community is about. So I'm very sorry, that person. I'm not going to say your name because everyone knows who I'm talking about, but I don't want to give you, believe it or not, I don't want to give you grief for it. Just move on from it, alright? If you've been doing it for 21 years, whatever you say, and you've got clients and all that sort of stuff, and you've got friends, then you're going to be fine, aren't you? You don't need a group. You just made a mistake. And maybe in time I'll let you back, maybe, if you want, later on. But you've got to prove yourself a little while, I don't think you want to come back, and I don't blame you. Just move on, alright? Just chalk it up to experience. So yeah, people, don't do dodgy videos that look clearly a bit dodgy and pass it off as paranoia. It clearly isn't. To say something like, unsure is one thing, but... it's too much. It's too much. Anyway, Furtless, I'm going to go now. I want to get in and have a bath. I've only just got over my sniffles and it's about to rain on me again. I thought it was going to rain on me. But yeah, I'll try and get a spirit box session in tonight. If not, I'll catch you on the live streams tomorrow, Furtless. All the best, take it easy, and peace, love, empathy, that's the one. Happy Thanksgiving. Wifey, let me in. Bye-bye.